zone. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. To be tackled at the 6. Strong job by the coverage team. On the ground, it's Robinson. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh, what a grab!
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
And this time it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. It's a strong start for the Sooners quarterback, and this is a program that's had so many elite quarterbacks in recent years. Can this guy, Joel, be the guy to get them all the way to the championship, though?
Chris, for a few years, it was like a rite of passage that the starting quarterback at Oklahoma would see you on the stage winning a Heisman Trophy. And yet, none of those guys were able to win a championship and really have the postseason success to go along with that hardware. We'll see if they're able to pull that off this year.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Well, this team hoping to make an impact in the completely rebuilt Pac-12. Joel, you and I both love this conference. For decades, they've produced such excellence. It's a completely different-looking league right now, but a big opportunity for this team today.
And, Chris, part of that opportunity is creating a legacy for this new group and really establishing this conference.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Heads out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's when they start the drive. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking for some space. It's Williams. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told, well, you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
Caught near the sticks. It's Carter. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. And they heave it deep downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Red Raiders. As the underdogs now go on top.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Back to throw. It's Mateer. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. It's Texas Tech on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick dart to the right. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Gonna run it. It's Williams. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Here comes the rush. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He lets it rip. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
We've seen this all year long from this running back. They find him out of the backfield, and he's such a threat as a wide receiver. He's done a great job so far today, and this defense is going to have to key on him out of the backfield.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure, moving right. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I really love this decision by the quarterback because he doesn't force the ball down the field. He gets what he can get, and he creates a much more manageable 3rd down. Now you've got a better chance to move the chains and convert on this next down than you otherwise would have being backed up.
Can he get there on the ground? And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Back to throw. It's Mateer. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over.
It's caught. He's got a lane. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. What a snag by the senior. An explosive play for the speedy wide receiver. Joe, exactly what they were hoping for when they brought this guy into the roster.
Chris, he's been a perfect addition to this offense out of the portal. He's given them exactly what they need, and it's really all about that speed that you mentioned. His ability to take the top off the defense is vital to this offense and how they operate moving forward.
The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. Timeout Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Pressure is coming. Touchdown, Sooners. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
And that is the spark that they desperately needed. Down in this ball game, this offense hasn't done a ton. Defense had to step up, and they do. They're able to not only get the ball back, but they put it in the end zone and close this deficit. What a massive play for this group.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Here comes the pressure. After all, that looks deep left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Steps out of bounds after a huge gain on the play, but it was a flag down, so we'll have to check that out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense comes to the line with the 1st down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Dropping back. It's Hammond. Catch made on the out route. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free act.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away. They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback drops back. The pressure's on. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass.
Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
The Sooners look to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Touchdown, Oklahoma, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Using his legs, it's Williams. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Grab near the sticks, it's Hudson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. And when you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory. You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Too much speed for the defense. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. design quarterback run. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. What a catch! And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. The Sooners are going to keep this drive moving. Movement here from the tight end. It's a quarterback keeper. He's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed. And he's able to pick up a really nice gain here. Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Looking for 6. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Great defense here and really good timing because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's Texas Tech on top right now. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. To throw, it's Hammond. On the move now. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
What a great stop by this defense on a 3rd down. And now the biggest decision of the entire game. Are they going to go for it or punt it away?
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Simmons. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a huge conversion there, and it really tightens their grip on this game. Aggressive football to go for it there from their head coach, and their team pays it off with a nice conversion.
And the Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. They'll hand it off. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Red Raiders. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense, and yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Coming after him. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. He's going to take off. Tackled there by the defense. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joe. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to create here on the move. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Using his legs on the scramble. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with the big lead.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Mateer. Moves out of the pocket. The receiver grabs it, and he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Chris, I'm pretty sure this quarterback saw the outside leverage of the defense, and he knew he could work inside with the inside receiver. The key here for the receiver is you've got to...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Quick tackle after the catch, but it's 1st and goal at the 8. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense really clicking.
This is an area that this quarterback really excels. It's his ability to extend plays outside of the pocket and then take off once it's there. This defense is going to have to do a better job of not only keeping him inside of the pocket, but once he's on the outside, someone needs to spy him. This is way too easy of a touchdown.
Oh, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Grinding away with their running game. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Let them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And there's the handoff. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. What a moment for this offense. They use the ground game to ice the victory and silence this home playoff crowd, Joel.
Chris, all week they had a steady confidence about them. They told us they believed they could come in here on the road and get a playoff win. That's exactly what they were able to do. And what I think that they're going to be...
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Still no answer for this offense. They're set now to try the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a three-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. To the air. It's Mateer. Contact as he let the ball go. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a late deep shot. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion.